health, well-being, calm, wellness, energy, yoga, nature, vitamins, minerals, macronutrients, Pilates, ocean, beauty, energy, synergy, phalange. This is NutriWow.
This is Radio EUGH. I'm Anna Broadbent and... What the fuck? No. Who the hell are you? I did everything right. All of it. Send me home this instant. Where did you come from? Who are you yelling at? And why do you look like me? This is just great. Just perfect. I don't have time for this. Hello, strange person who just materialized in my studio. You mind telling me what's going on? I'm an alternate version of you. Okay? A vision our parents are actually proud of. Wow. Okay. This isn't fair. It isn't fair. I did everything right. I fixed every single mistake she made. Why am I here? How are you here? I don't know. I don't know how any of this works. All I know is that when I was 18, some kind of time portal opened up and I saw you. This version of you. 35, barely employed, living in a death trap, single and oversharing on the radio like some kind of freak. Okay. I saw it all laid out before me. Every single bad decision you made that led you to where you are now. All the consequences. All the moments where you could have done things differently but you screwed it up. I am sensing a lot of hostility here and I'm not entirely sure it's earned. You screwed up! You ruined our life! You could have done all these great things with your potential but you wasted it! I know that. Obviously, I know that. I saw all of it and I fixed it. I spent 17 years fixing your mistakes, building a life people could take seriously, and now I'm here. Why am I here? What did I do to deserve this? So you're telling me you got Christmas caroled? Big time. 17 years of mistakes to fix. Do you have any idea how exhausting that is? It sounds exhausting and stressful and awful. Excuse me? You're telling me you spent the last 17 years focused on a single goal, not turning out to be me? Yes, keep up. Well, okay, you're 35 now. What's life like for you? Well, I have a real job. I own my own home. I'm married. I have 2 kids. That sounds good. Those are things people have at 35. Yes, they are. Did you have the kids yourself? What? I'm just wondering if you were the one who got pregnant. Of course I was. I married a man. I bet Mum's pleased about that. You know how confused she is about bisexuality. Yeah, she can never remember if I'm gay twice a year or once every 2 years. I forgot we were funny. How old are your kids? Well, Jenny's 7 and Matt's 4. Oh, good solid names. Classic. Not too trendy. Remember Natalie Perkins from high school? Her daughter's name is Amazon. Wait, really? Yeah, Nat keeps trying to convince me to let Amazon babysit, but between you and me, she's not reliable enough. You're friends with Natalie Perkins? We're friendly, it's different. Wow. Befriending your high school tormentor. Bold move. You think that's bad? Guess who sold us our house? No. Andy O'Sullivan has not changed a bit. He is the worst. You know his leg hairs never grew back, right? Apparently it drives his wife wild. Oh my god, Carol will not shut up about it at brunch. Apparently his legs are so pale that they sparkle in the sunlight. Oh my god. Yeah, she was a big Twilight fan. You have brunch with Andy O'Sullivan's wife? Well, it felt like the last thing you'd do, and since the aim is to avoid becoming you by any means necessary. Wow. Are you happy? Am I happy? Yeah. Do you like your job? Is your husband a good guy? Does he treat you well? How are you doing with the kids? Kids are a lot of work. Is it hard to balance kids and a career? What are you doing for a career? What's the point of telling you any of this? It's just going to make you realize what you don't have. You think I don't know what I don't have? Good point. Anna, seriously, are you happy? I did everything right. I'm sure you did, but are you happy? Where do you get off off asking me that. Look at your life. Look at all the things you didn't do. All the things you were supposed to do that you couldn't. I just feel like if you spent 17 years building a life with a clear goal in mind, it should make you happy. Happy? Happy is irrelevant. I'm not a failure. I'm not. I did it all right. Okay. What's happening? Oh, thank God. And she's gone. I'm sorry, listeners. I have no idea what just happened. Either I've totally lost my mind and had a psychotic break on air, or I just witnessed proof of the multiverse. Whatever happened, it's a thing that just happened, and this is Radio EUGH.
Radio EUGH presents Top 10 Reasons You're Unsuccessful. 1. You're not a professional yo-yo player. 2. You're not a professional lumberjack. 3. The world actually ended in 2012. The last 10 years have been a horrible dream. 4. Jupiter. 5. You can't see me, but I'm gesturing vaguely at the state of the world. 6. Cursed by the Swamp Queen. 7. You're doomed to push a boulder up a hill for all eternity. 8. Painting ceilings isn't that big a deal anymore. 9. Your crippling spaghetti addiction. 10. The terms of success weren't clearly defined from the beginning. This was always a losing game.
You're listening to Radio EUGH, and I'm Anna Broadbent. Just one of me. 35, barely employed, living in a death trap, single, and oversharing on the radio like some kind of freak. I'm not really sure what happened just now, but it's weird thinking about who I could have been, what my life could have been. But if all you ever do is try not to screw up, is that really living? I don't know. It's not like I'm totally okay with how my life has turned out. There are plenty of things I'd go back and change, things I'd do differently. So many things I'd do differently. But I can't imagine living under that kind of pressure, knowing the consequence of every single decision I've made, feeling the weight of what will happen if I get it wrong. Sure, there are plenty of things I've done that I knew full well were mistakes while I was doing them, but did anyway. But there were also times I genuinely thought I was doing the right thing. Failure's got its own potential. Life can absolutely be a 12,000-ton tank of molasses, ready to explode and send a devastating, sticky wave that destroys everything in its path. There's potential for things to go wrong no matter what you do. You can't prepare for it. That other Anna, whether or not she was real or just some kind of fun hallucination, I hope she's okay. She's been living by a blueprint of my mistakes, but there are plenty of mistakes I haven't made yet. What is she gonna do when there's not a rulebook anymore? And she's kind of a bitch, isn't she? Which I guess makes sense. When it all boils down to it, the person I've always been hardest on is me. Next week, we'll be chatting with Kelly Goodhart from NutriWow. I've been looking at their social media, and I'm still not really sure what NutriWow is, but I'm sure Kelly will fill us all in. This is Radio EUGH, and I'm Anna Broadbent, signing off. See you next week.
Hello me, it's me. I thought I'd give you a bell. I couldn't help but notice you're not doing all that well. You thought you'd be in a better place by now, and you know it will be okay, but you're not really sure how. take a deep breath, make a cup of coffee, and sit down and remember to give yourself space to fail, because failure's a step on the road to success. It only means that you're not quite there yet. Give yourself space to fail. Sometimes it's what you need, and it's gonna be all the more sweet when you finally succeed. Hello me, it's me. Sometimes you're a little mean. You beat yourself up so much over things that could have been. And if somebody else said the nasty things you do, you'd be horrified. So what's so different about you? Take a shower, watch a funny movie, but don't forget to give yourself space to fail, because failure's a step on the road to success. It only means that you're not quite there yet. Give yourself space to fail. Sometimes it's what you need, and it's gonna be all the more sweet when you finally succeed. But if that never happens, if you never see success, look to the ones who love you. They won't love you any less, because you have space to fail. Sometimes failure's a step on the road to success. It only means that you're not quite there yet. Give yourself space to fail. Sometimes it's what you need, and it's gonna be all the more sweet when you finally succeed.